I believe this video was made about 9 years ago. This is DUFAY talking about the multiverse and quantum entanglement. This is 1 year later after he found out about the Mandela effect, that this is a miracle based and you need a lot of faith. And the Mandela effect is not about changes. To me, the Mandela effect is very spiritual and very positive. And this is the same teachings I follow today.
This is Walk and Talk 74. Like I said in the previous video, this has been like a 1 year anniversary since I discovered that I've been affected by the Mandela effect, which of course I like to call the JEHOVA effect because I know it was caused by him. Only he has the power to transport a human soul and a human's consciousness across the galaxy. In fact, the reason I'm doing this video today is because it just occurred to me that this whole thing's a miracle. I mean, I never looked at it as a miracle, really. I mean, I did, but never really, put two together. But what made me think about it is I was thinking, I always thought, boy, if I was an Israelite and saw the Red Sea parting and all those miracles, I would have never disobeyed. I would have always had faith in Jehovah. I would have always kept going, kind of like Joshua, I always kind of, thought that, how could these people do, just keep, turn around and complain and sin and whatnot after all the miracles they saw. So so I'm thinking, well, that's why I have to keep my faith. I can't go against my word because I've experienced a miracle myself, along with, hundreds of thousands of others, perhaps millions, and some don't even know it. But it is indeed a miracle what's happened here. That it's been revealed that life as in and of itself is just a miracle. But to find out we have other versions of us throughout the Milky Way galaxy on Earths that are real similar, but different. They each have their own character, personality, flavor, if you will, but unusually similar. But you can notice the differences. I just notice little minute ones all the time in TV shows and movies, where there's editing involved. You're going to see differences. But my own personal life has been identical. Decisions I've made have been identical. And so, again, the point I'm getting at is, this is a miracle that's happening right now. And it's got to really mean something really important, And again, there's no need to fear. He's definitely going to give us all a chance to choose his side. And, so that's why we got to get to the bottom of this. Hopefully we can, find out before, it's not going to be too late for anybody, really. We're all going to have adequate time to make our decision, so there's no need to be afraid. But again, this whole thing is faith-based. It's a miracle. This happened to a lot of us, not just me. I'm not anybody special. This isn't all about me or anything at all whatsoever. In fact, you don't even have to believe me or anything whatsoever. You don't have to, just the theory on my part, from my training and all my life with the Bible and knowing what's, probably going to happen. Again, where I came from in Terra A and out in the outer reaches of the Sagittarius arm of the Milky Way galaxy, there didn't seem to be such peril there at all, even though we knew the end was coming. But that's obviously because it's happening here, so it's going to happen there. Everything that happens here happens there. What happens there happens here. So this Dale's doing this exact same video on Terra A, just pertaining to different facts that, he's having to deal with now. He's probably freaking out. There's a continent on the North Pole. And then of course, I'm in Terra C now, so that Dale is where I was in Terra B, so doing this exact same thing. So the 3 I've been on, that I know for sure that I've been on, they definitely have their own flavor, their own character. Of Jesus's parables I can see happening right now and beyond. Like the other sheep, and all the parables are all pretty. The wheat and the weeds, and they're all seem to be. He's talking about right now, right now. But that's my take on it, and like I said, it's I still can't believe I'm even a part of it, but it's like, it just took me a whole year to realize it's even a miracle, and it's, a tremendous, the biggest miracle, bigger than the Red Sea parting. It's, that big, and that's why all of us who've experienced it have to keep our faith. That's the number one thing about this, is it's faith-based to the nth degree, and that's what it's going to take, and it's going to take a real strong heart. And having faith is so, but in reality, that's the hardest part. The hardest part is the faith, because if it's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, it makes sense that it's got to be hard. That's what really brings out the heart of a person, their character. So I think that's what's happening now, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. And again, it's a challenge. If somebody listens to me right now, they think I'm crazy. I don't want to put myself out there for ridicule. And it's very hard for me to have this faith and strong faith. So it's something that's constantly mentioned in prayers and stuff. So, but that's what it takes. You need all the help you can. We're obviously imperfect and very spiritually immature, so we need all the help we can get. And believe me, what's really nice is Jehovah's willing to give it. He's definitely willing to give you all the help you need. So you just need to know his name. That's simple as that. The name is the key. That's going to be the key to, weeding out the false prophets, if you will. So that's how it's going to be easy to. That's where you're going to be able to pick the false prophets out. So, and that the ones that shun from Jehovah's name, God's name, Jehovah. Look it up. Psalms 83:18. It says, "You whose name is Jehovah are the most high over all the earth," and that's in any version of the Bible. So that's going to be the key, is knowing his name and you being able to use it, and that'll, that's what's going to get people through, and also to be able to decipher, the opposition, because again, there's going to be just 2 sides to choose. So I'm going to try and get to the bottom of this. Again, it's just taken me a whole year to realize it's a miracle that happened here. A huge variety of people and that are going to experience this miracle if they haven't already. But so many haven't figured it out yet. But they're gonna, they're gonna get a chance to figure it out, and and maybe be a big part of it. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I just right now trying to get to the bottom of this, and I've always known about God's name. Thank goodness. That's helped me out quite a bit. This leap of faith I'm taking is progressing. I'll keep updating it, how it's going. So this is Tara C. Dale, and we will walk and talk at you later.